Good morning, children. Welcome back to my track 1 session. As I told you that we are finishing the chapter, and even that I told you the Monday classes also, myself and GKs are also going to be sent. Okay, so because have to finish the syllabus by this week. Okay, and almost all we are very near to finishing the syllabus, and after that, children, your duty is to only practice like anything, children, because as seriousness came, I observed that in between, means like about some children I have observed recently in the offline class. They are showing the interest and they are practicing like anything. Okay, but even though you are practicing, it's not that much not satisfied, because you have to practice more, because you have lot of time in your hand, children, because half day school and remaining half day after going home, simply some children are sleeping, to be frank, and some children are addicted for the mobile in chatting. Don't think I am saying like this and sir is scolding in the offline and even online also. I am not scolding, children, because this is the crucial time, because you all know that how your parents are doing hard work and making you study. Okay, so I'm not telling about you all and your parents, only I'm telling about yourself only, that is your life. Okay, how you will write, the life will be in that way. So that's why I'm telling you, children, please, okay, create a good life by your own hand. That means you have to do hard work. Okay, so don't feel negative in that, no negative sense, in don't think at all negative. Okay, always be positive. Don't think sir is coming here and offline and online also same way, or don't feel like that, because we are not telling for ourselves, that means we are telling for yourself, that means your life. Okay, and you have a lot of time to practice. That's what I want to say you, that only, because when you have a lot of time, you have to utilize it like anything, and you have to score a good marks comparing with all the children and all the schools. Okay, and you should be the number one in the Kakinada city. Okay, next, coming to the 16th question. Okay, page number 309, probability. 12 defective pens are accidentally mixed with 132 good pens. Okay, it is not possible to just look at a pen and tell whether or not it is defective. Okay, one pen is taken at random from this lot. Determine the probability that pen is taken out is good one. Okay, see here, suppose there are two pens with me, but how can I say that in this one is defective? Until unless I use this pen, I cannot say that one is defective. Okay, so like that, until unless we do practically, we can't tell that. Okay, but here there are many pens, so that means by mistake what happened, some more pens are added with the good ones. That means already the good ones are selected and kept. In that, by mistake, okay, he has given very clearly that defective pens are accidentally means by mistake it was mixed with the good pens. How many are like that? 12 defective pens are mixed with good pens. Then total number of pens you have to find, not good pens, total number of pens with now how many pens are there, you have to find. That means we have to add the total number of good ones as well as defective ones. That will come the total number of pens. Now, it is not possible to just look at the pen and tell whether it is whether or not it is a defective. One pen is taken out random from this lot means you know, like a, suppose think that a bag, or lot means like this, okay, bunch in that. Okay, determine the probability that pen is taken out is good one, is asking for the good one. Okay, now see the solution, children, that is 16th question. Okay, first write that number of defective pens. Number of defective pens. That equals to, how many has given? 12. So number of defective pens are 12. Next, number of good ones. Number of good ones. That means good pens. So good ones, how many? 132. Is it right? 132. So 132. Now write total number of, okay, total number of pens. So total number of pens is equals to number of defective pens plus good ones. That is 12 plus 132. Okay, that is 2 plus 2 4, 3 plus 1 4, so 1. So total number of pens are now 144. Now is asking, determine the probability that the pen is taken out a good one. So P of good one. P of good one. Okay. Actually, how many good ones are there? 132. So number of favorable outcomes, that is 132 by total number of pens, that is 132 by 144. 132 by 144. Now in 2 table. Okay. So 2 6s are 12 and 2 6s are 12. 2 7s, 2 2s. Again 2 table. 2 3s, 2 3s. 2 3s are 6. Okay. 1 2 6. Again 3 11s, 3 12s. So 11 by 12. Okay. If you know 12 table, you can do directly. 12 11s are 132, 12 12s are 144. So the answer is now 11 by 12. Okay. Is it clear, children? Next question. We have to go for next question now. Okay, children. Now see the next question. The next question is almost all equal to the before question. Okay. That is like 17th question. A lot of 20 bulbs contains 4 defective ones. One bulb is drawn at random from the lot. What is the probability of that this bulb is defective? Same like the model which I explained before. That means 16th question. Okay. Now go for 18th question. A box contains 90 discs which are numbered from 1 to 90. Okay. So 1 to 90 discs are there. If one disc is drawn at random from the box, find the probability that it bears 2-digit number, a perfect square number, a number divisible by 5. Actually, how many numbers are there on the disc? Like disc 1 to 90. 1 to 90. The box contains 90 discs. Okay. So 90 discs are there. Okay. That means total numbers. That means you have to write now total number of discs. Which number? The question number is 18th one. Okay. The question number is 18th one. So total number of discs. Write first that one. Total number of discs equals to how many? 90. Okay. Total number of discs equals to 90. Okay, that means number of possible outcomes is 90. Now, the first question is a 2-digit number. How will you get a 2-digit number, children? See here, 2-digit number means favorable outcomes of 2-digit number. So, favorable outcomes of 2-digit number. Now, just we imagine 90. 90 is 20. That means 2-digit. 90, 2 digits. Okay. So 90 is 2 digits. But if you see that 1 to 9 numbers are 1 digit. Then subtract 9 numbers from 90. You will have 81. So all 81 numbers are 2 digit numbers only. Okay. All 81 are 2 digit numbers. That means number of favorable outcomes. Number of favorable outcomes equals to 81. Now he asked P of 2-digit number, the first question. P of 2-digit number equals to 81, that is number of favorable outcomes by total number of discs, that is 81 by 90. 9 9s are 81, 9 10s are 90. So 9 by 10 is your first answer. Okay. Next, see the second question. A perfect square number. A perfect square number. Write first perfect square numbers. Perfect square numbers. Perfect square numbers first write, then you will be knowing how many are there. So perfect square numbers means the numbers which have a perfect squares, like 1 1s are 1, 2 2s are 4, 3 3s are 9, 4 4s are 16, 5 5s are 25, 6 6s are 36, 7 7s are 49, 8 8s are 64, 9 9s are 81, because 90 is the highest. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So perfect square numbers are how many? 9. That means number of favorable outcomes. Number of favorable outcomes equals to 9, because 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, 9 are there. Next is asking P of perfect squares. P of perfect square numbers, that means probability. P of perfect square number equals to number of favorable outcomes, that is 9, by total number of discs, 90. So 9 ones, 9 tens, that is 1 by 10. Next, coming to the third question in that, a number divisible by 5. Okay, a number divisible by 5. Next, a number divisible by 5 means what, children? Divisibility rule of 5 we have to follow. That means 1 to 90. Okay, in 1 to 90 numbers, how many numbers are divisible by 5? See the third question now. Okay, divisibility of 5 you write first. That means the numbers which is going to divisible by 5. Okay, the numbers which are divisible by divisible by 5. That means in between 1 to 90 only. Okay, that means 1 to 90, not in between 1 to 90 numbers. So just 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. Okay, so these are all the numbers which is going to divisible by 5. Okay, children, now count how many are there. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18. That means number of favorable outcomes. Number of favorable outcomes equals to how many? 18. That means P of, what is the question he asked? A number divisible by 5. P of a number divisible by 5 equals to, that is 18 by 90. Okay, 9 2s, 9 10s, 2 1s, 2 5s. So 1 by 5 is your answer. Okay, children. Now see the next question, that is 19th question. Okay, a child has a die whose 6 faces shows the letter as given below. That means A, B, C, D, E, A. He has given like this. A child has a die whose 6 faces are A, B, C, D, E, A. Now the die is thrown once. The die is thrown once. What is the probability of getting? The first one is A. The first question is probability of getting A. Actually, how many A's are there here? 2 A's. But before that, first find how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means number of what? Total number of outcomes. Total number of outcomes how many? 6. Total number of outcomes 6. In that, A, probability of getting A. How many chances are getting A? 1 and 2. 2 times. So, P of A equals to, that is 2 by 6. So, 2 ones, 2 threes. That is 1 by 3. Next, second question is D. That means probability of getting a D. That means only 1. So, that is P of D equals to 1 by 6. Okay, children? So, this one statements you write, that is which question? Actually, this is 19th question. So, write in your notes with the statements and fill up this answer. Okay, children? See, we will see the next question now. Now, see the next question, children. That is 20th question. Suppose you drop a die at random on the rectangular region. This is the rectangular region, and the question is given as a figure. If you observe very clearly, he has given 3 meters, 2 meters, okay, length and breadth. And what is the probability that will land inside the circle with a diameter? That means this is the diameter, right? This is the diameter 1 meter. Means the length of the diameter is 1 meter. Okay, so is asking, suppose you drop a die at random. You drop a die at random on the rectangular region as shown in the figure. What is the probability that will land inside the circle? That means they have to land inside the circle. That means first find the area of a rectangle and area of a circle. Okay. So first find area of a rectangle and area of a square. Then if you divide area of a circle by area of a rectangle, then you will get the answer. Okay. See there. Question number 20. Okay. Okay. See here. First, length is given. That is length of a rectangle. That is 3 meters, and breadth is given, that is 2 meters. Okay. So area of a rectangle equals to L into B, that is 3 into 2, that is 6 meters square. Now to find the area of a circle we require radius, but he has given diameter. So diameter equals to, that is D, 1 meter is given. So to find the radius equals to D by 2, that is half of the diameter, that means 1 by 2 meters. Now find area of a circle. Area of a circle equals to pi r square, that is 22 by 7 into 1 by 2 whole square. Okay, pi r square, 22 by 7 into 1 by 2 whole square. 22 by 7 into 1 ones are 1, 2 twos are 4. Okay, so 2 twos 2 11s, that is 11 by 14. Okay, that is area of a circle. Or you can leave with pi also, no problem. Okay children, better if you leave with pi also, no problem. Instead of solving 22 by 7, you can leave pi as pi only. No problem if you solve with pi also. So pi into 1 by 2 whole square, that is pi into 1 by 4, that is pi by 4. Okay, that is pi by 4. Now we ask what is the question now? Probability that die will land inside. Probability of that the die, sorry, probability that the die land inside the circle, right? Land inside the circle. So that is pi by 4 by 3 2s are 6. Okay, so 6 pi by 4 into 6 by 1, so it can written as 1 by 6. So pi by 6 4s are 24. So you can leave the answer pi by 24. Okay, now what are the sums we left with now? 18th question, 17th one. Okay, maths homework, exercise 15.1, 17th sum. Okay, 17th sum you can do it as a homework, and as well as 21st one also. 21st one, 17 and 21. Okay children, so by tomorrow we'll complete the syllabus. Okay children, have a nice day.